I would like to show in this video some of the unique tasks this Claude tool can do. We have something called as connectors, and we would like to explore how those work and what all capabilities does it have. So let us start. So first thing is, as you can see here, these are the models which are available, which you can trigger, and there are more models, and this is a free version which I'm using, which you can observe here, and this is the desktop app version of the Claude tool. So there is also a web version. So in this desktop, we have this plus button where you can connect to various tools or connectors or extensions. So let us see some details about it before we actually see some demonstrations. When you click on this, we have various things. This we see very commonly, which is to add files and photos, and summarize those photos or describe about those photos, do some operations with these files. This we saw earlier, but what is unique, which I found in Claude, is we have something called as these connectors, which can connect to our local file systems and work with the file systems. It can extract Gmails, it can work with our drive files, PDF tools, PowerPoints, calendars, and all these things. So we have various connectors. So if you go here, you can enable them or disable them, and you can explore these connectors which we have. You can type in the search bar and try to see what all connectors you need. So I'll be trying to show a few of those connectors in today's video. So first, I'm just trying to I'll enable the file system connector, so that I want to show a few things how you can utilize these to work on the local files which are there in your computer. So first, let me show. I have already created a drive called as my Claude. So I will, so what I want to first ask the Claude tool is to actually create a simple file or a folder in the directory which I gave access. So let us start with that. So so this is the prompt I'm giving to Claude. So create a directory in the directory called as my underscore Claude. So my underscore Claude, named test AI something. So when you ask this question to this model, Sonnet 4.5, it asks for permission first. So it is trying to create a directory. So it is saying that it has already created. So I have, when you are doing for the first time, it will ask you to give the permissions for both accessing the file system and also this directory. Since I've been working earlier, so it did not ask now. So as you can see now, if we go to this directory, it has created this folder, empty folder called as test AI. So here let us create few files. So can you create a empty text file with content as say hello world. So if you give this prompt, it can create the appropriate file in the test AI. So let's just check that. So it has named as hello.txt and put this content hello world. So now I just want to do few more things. So for example, in this CSV file, I have placed few things which I would like to show here. So these are the things. So these are the file names, and this is the content I want it to be there. So choose the first column of my CSV.csv. So column my CSV.csv file, and create first. So choose the first column of my csv.csv as the file names, and the second column as the content, in each file. So create all the files as per the csv file. So let us see what it does. So I'm asking it to choose the first column as the names of the file names, and so it is asking here the permission you can give for every file. So it is asking permission to read a text file, which is my csv.csv. You can allow it always, or you can allow it once. Suppose if I allow once, next time when it creates first file and write this, which we can observe here, it has already created my file 1, my file 2. You can see here how it is creating individual files, and we can also see the content here, hello world 1, hello world 2. So it is automating the text file creation, which we can observe here. So it creates so the csv file contains 10 such rows, so it is creating 10 files with the content which is given in the second column. So file names are given in the first column of this csv file, and the second column contains the content, so it is appropriately creating these 10 files. So and that's what it has perfectly done it. So you can do n number of tasks. We can ask it to create following directories. So at first level should contain directories is a comma b, and the second level should contain and a1 comma a2 and in a folder, and b1 comma b2 in b folder, and so on until a comma b and so on until say p, or some, to make it simpler we can use until say f, and so on until f. So place one text file with named as hello.txt in each folder, and place hello world as the content, place hello world as the content. So if you do this, so we are trying to place in every file hello world. So let's see whether can it create such directories or not. So let's go to this folder. Here as you can see it created the folder A. I'll have a better representation here. So as columns we can see, so this is the structure a1 a2. So a1 contains hello.txt. Now b, it also created b. Now b1 also it has created, b2 also it has created, and so a b1 it has created hello.txt. So it's going on. So if there is a pattern, it can understand the pattern and it can create in the similar ways. So c, it is creating c1 c2, and it's so I hope we are able to understand. So let's see how it works. So it has perfectly created all the directories, and it is describing what it has done also here. So this is how we can create file systems using Cloud. We can remotely work with a directory and automate few tasks so that it can perform the task rather than us doing manually. This helps especially when the number of folders files which you are working is very heavy, and you want to automate few things, so it has the capability to handle all the files. So I'm just showing with a small example, but the number of tasks which we can do are immense. So this is the first thing which I would like to show.